What is up, guys? Got to turn my lights on. I'm a little bit behind. I was trying to finish up this feature. Alright, let's get in this. Gone way too far. Good morning. Oh, my chat's working right now. I'm not sure. I had to reconnect my freaking streaming service, so it's just like. And not only was I was late finishing the feature. I forgot to make a thumbnail. I was late putting the feature or getting the feature done. Restream and all sorts of shit. It's not a huge deal, but it's just one of them things where it just takes a couple minutes. Those couple minutes are important, god damn it. The other thing we need to do. Nobody seems to be here currently. I'm gonna hit up the MarvelStrikeForce.com and collect stuff on there. I don't think I collected the Bro, beat them cores. What? Getting the things from the thing. Also, we're gonna see if we get a little bit of energy. Double check the chain offers. Always double check the chain offers, y'all. Free shit likes to hide there. It actually looks like there was free stuff, and I claimed it already. Milestones really quick. I just want to see if I got that energy, and then just go. What do we do? All right, great. Now I can actually play the game. Sorry. I don't want to say this morning was crazy. I got into researching the Fantastic Four stuff. I was just like, one, it's complicated. Two, it's just like I get way into it. So, as I hope most of you know. All right. So, I also was a dummy and didn't play on Friday. I don't know how it happened. I literally just like was taking a shower like past midnight and was like, shit, I didn't play. 2.071 million big time Spider-Man at level 105. Tier 23 diamonds. That's pretty crazy. Well, for what? Just to do it? I know Infestation had an update, but I hadn't heard about people building fucking big time Spider-Man like that. Granted, he's a good character. I mean, he still has viability, kind of sporadically. I can't believe I forget. Yeah, the fact that I never mess up my streaks on holidays. It's always like just a random day where I just do a bunch of shit and then I just forget. But I've never done it till this year, and I've done it I think 3 or 4 times this year. You can't buy your way out of it. I was gonna, Scopely. Once again, you're not getting any of my money currently. I was willing to spend money on that, but I couldn't find anywhere to buy a streak token. So that's exciting. Let's do that. Going through our daily stuff first. We are also closing in on further progress on Professor X, which is exciting. He's mainly my fifth member with Secret Warriors because my Phantom isn't as strong yet. Nice, dude. I just still don't have Phantom. But I didn't buy the pass. So that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm really focused right now on unlocking Superior Spider-Man. I've got Hobgoblin. I started building him. I've got Scorpion to gear tier 19. But But I'm excited. Superior Spider-Man is my favorite version of Spider-Man, so he's going to the moon pretty fast. But I'm building the other two so that I can play with the team, just so I can play with Superior Spider-Man. I'm very excited about it, but I haven't been getting good pulls on him. And I'm right below being able to even pull for him right now. But and then I did this stupid shit where I messed up my login streak. Miracle and Jet exclamation point Pokecatch to get in on it. And what's worse is I feel a headache coming on, and I'm not allowed to take ibuprofen currently. That's not good. Oh shit. We met something. We won Cosmic Crucible round 1. That's good. We'll be doing round 2 today. I didn't forget round 1 this time. A Filthy Cash, man. Filthy Cash. Obviously, look at that streak thing. Yeah, RTA battles. I've skipped 8. Slifer. And I don't remember, I feel like they got rid of, when you lost your streak, you got rid of Raid Sim, but I had it yesterday. Yeah, I've got it. Popped my elbow and it felt amazing. Oh. Been sitting at this desk for an hour and a half. I did not have any neck problems until I started the stream. This is y'all's fault. Fact. Fuck you. My fucking shitty's 2.637 million in war. That's crazy, bro. That's nutticles. I'm still building for Professor X. I'm not building like that. I'm building Orcus. That's fucking crazy, bro. Remember when full teams weren't 2 million? Remember that was a big thing. It was like my first team that's over 1 million. And now we're like, first team over 10 mil. Trying to remember, I made a big deal about it too. I'm trying to remember what my team was. I took above 1 million. Can't remember, bro. Playing this for a minute. What I like about Annihilation Raid is no one takes my lane. I remember when having a 75,000 tune was considered over. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It was a huge thing. Back when it was like, what'd you have it at? Gear tier 15? When that was the max? Was it 15 or was 16 the max? I feel like it was 15 for a while. And it was like Master... God, I'm trying to remember what my first one was. It might have been Masters of Evil. I really don't remember. I put those on 8. I keep not being able to submit. P12 back in the... That's before. When I'm sure... yes. I'm pretty sure before... That's before I started playing. I got in when Silver Surfer and Kestrel released. I think it was already at Gear Tier 15 max. Regardless, I didn't have anybody at that height, I guess, at that point. No. You're going back to difficulty 9. I like the difficulty slider, but you have to really watch it. Especially when you're like me, when you have certain teams built and other ones not. That was before Red Stars were brought up. Yeah. I think when I started, Red Stars had just become a thing. I'm pretty sure. It was a long time ago. But for so long on my stream, I had like a little Silver Surfer. That's why. It's because he literally released. When I hopped in, it was an ad and it was Heroes Reborn. I have the comic somewhere in my closet. It was an ad for Marvel Strike Force in a comic book, and it was the release of Silver Surfer. I used to announce to your alliance when you used to announce yes to your alliance when you gear tier 11. So yes, I remember that. I got almost 7 years deep in it, and I said, hell yeah, dude. I started in 21, so I'm pretty. That feels right. I gotta go all the way like fucking 44. 7. 8 is the Thunderbolt now? Okay. 7. Look me up 1-6. Oh, I know you. I've looked you up before. I'll look you up, but I know you. We've done this, maybe more than once. But I'll look you up. I seen your name. I know you. I know who you is. I may be a filthy cash, but I know things. I know people. You're people I know. It's just a long way. I'm a little stronger now. Yeah, I would fucking say so. 2.6 million fucking big time Spider-Man, a little bit stronger now. Give me that shit. I know what you is. You can't trick me, Brett Savage. I might be a filthy casual, but I know these things. I'm a casual that is only stopped by money from being a fucking competitive player. I don't know what you're talking about, Fulio. Okay. Let's look up Brett Savage real quick. Well, I think we might even be friends on here. Oh, I just did that in two different. I did that on two different things. Hold on, I gotta type it in. 161308. Yeah. 216 million. Filthy. Honestly, kind of surprised your all-time arena rank's only 4. Latest arena rank 74. Get your shit together, Brett. Yeah, Daywalkers. I know this. Yeah, see, we're friends. I got you on this bitch. Don't get drunk. Next time, I just gotta remember to just scroll down and look at your name. I was probably a little under 200 million last time you saw my MSF profile. Yeah. What am I at? 140? Yeah, 144.96. Got knocked back to 84. All-time arena rank is 17. Like the boss that I am. Y'all didn't hear, but I was top 10,000 in the last game. Get it. Back the fuck up. Y'all don't want this smoke. Over here in flat 1. Fucking my streaks up. Want this letter. Telling you I'm getting better. Let's go through our, let's do some shopping. 419,000. I've been tripping on all my words, and I know As you were. I'm very tempted to dump just to get shards today. I've just got a pretty decent. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy all the shards today. I do this sometimes because I have you know you just occur so much of this negative or antimatter energy. Just buy it all, and then every now and then once I drop below 200k, I'll save it back up to just watch out for. I always buy these when I need them, but these aren't the ones I need. So. My alt is 97.3 million. Nice. Hold on. Do I have midnight on here? I need to start actually looking to see if I'm friends with y'all. I'm gonna add midnight. I gotta add midnight. Alright, we're gonna have to. Hold on. 6868. 6868. 6868 190. And I know no line can calm your nerves. Just take one chance. The man. 258 million. All-time arena rank 1. That's awesome. Strongest team power 9.39. That'll work. That'll work. You can't cover up. You're a sevener. Nice. Is that a term? A sevener? Or right over here, mother. Or right light. Okay. Get that combined shit. Drunk to drive, match, it's over. Spent the night. It's over. Right is the line. What you felt that night. Okay. Mostly garbage in here. They added the Fantastic Four MCU to the premium orbs. I popped all those yesterday and got a couple. I got a couple little shardy boos. I didn't check to see if they were added the Ultimus orbs. I might check that out. The temptation for Iron Man Zombie Red Stars is kind of there. Keep viewers on streamboo.com. Why is it always Streamboo? I have no idea if that worked, but whatever. Started playing the month after the game came out. Well, global launch. That's crazy. You just banned the word viewers. Ghost Cobra 9B, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. How you doing? Y'all bought any red stars on Iron Man Zombie? Yeah, I've got 2. I'm kind of tempted, like straight up. Ugh. I wouldn't be mad about that either. How's your day going? Hey man, it's going good. How's yours? Kinda tired. This coffee just ain't doing what it used to, you know what I mean? It just ain't the same. Upgraded the fuck out of Iron Man Zombie, he's worth it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do it. Especially with Zombie Kestrel coming out and finishing out on Dying. Dude, I didn't even realize I didn't have these things, like... I ain't even built him. Good. Alamedulia. Black Goku 187, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Just waiting to get more gold to upgrade my MSF original to level 90. To get my APOC unlocked. Hell yeah. Well, if you got any questions, there's a wealth of knowledge in the chat. And not me. I just talk. I just talk and break my streak. But there's a wealth of knowledge in the chat. I'll tell you what I think, and then if somebody corroborates that, then you know that I got something right, and that'll be a big deal. As much as you want into Undying and Phoenix Force, yeah. Phoenix Force is good too. I like them. All right, let's do this stupid shit I fucked up. Okay. The one thing, the fun part about having to do real-time arena that I've noticed is that most people are coming up in here and they're only really low level, which is why they're doing it. 30 shards away on Null, and now they decided to do new battle world. Yeah, that's how it works, man. They planned that shit out. For me, every time a Dark Dimension comes out, I almost unlock the guy and a new one comes out. This is the first time I've been caught up. Oh, we might lose this one. The biggest guy I've seen. Biggest guy I've seen. 30 shards. Yeah. As much as you want. Okay. I'm just rereading shit. Okay. As we normally do with Real-Time Arena, I'm just autoing it because I don't care. I just need it done so my dailies are done and I can sleep. Because I fucked up. Give me my no. They're probably gonna come out with some alternate way to get his shards. Who's dead? We lost the Daredevil though, so pretty much over for us. She said it's clear that there's nothing left for me here. I'm not sure where I'll be, but without you I'll be free. He said talking a bunch of shit. I think Mobile said something about them looking into single player fighting the Null boss to get more shards for people who aren't finished. At least that's what they're looking at. It's so funny how they make this character really hard to unlock, and then as soon as they're like done with that event, they make it wicked easy. That's how I feel about APOC. And it's just because they want the catch-up mechanics to be there so newer players can pay to be competitive. But it's annoying, and I'm gonna say it. I don't give a flying fuck if it's a good battle or a good business model or whatever. It pisses me off. One of the things I like about Dark Dimension unlocks is that it maintains its difficulty. Like, you have to get that strong to get it. But they made APOC way too easy to get. No offense to my people still trying to get APOC. I know we were talking about that in the chat. But he used to be way harder. It took us a year. Like, even the good people took like a year to get. Even the way they did the unlock for Professor X was easier than the unlock for APOC. But I had so much fun on getting to unlock APOC. It was like a cool thing. That's how the real-time arena battles have normally been going for me. I need to get back into watching other streamers. I've been so damn busy, y'all. I got a research project that is technically going up Thursday. So I've been just like that, and we just closed the show, so it's just like a bunch of shit. Okay, so I have to do arena attacks. Wow! She forgot I have to do isotope. I guess that makes sense to come up here and do that. I usually do it. I'm on it. Also, they freaking dropped Absorbing Man from the Gold Orb farm nodes. I had to change that up yesterday. That's why I'm farming on Dagger now. Look what Jesus did! Look what Jesus did! Look what Jesus did! Oh shit! That's so funny. Okay, we need to do 2 battles in Blitz and 2 battles in Aerial. Let's do Blitz quick. 2. battle. I need a man. Okay, great. Did that. And now we only have interesting things left. All the weird and boring shit's out of the way. So let's do we're gonna collect some stuff and let's see what we can build or open. And then we will move to Cosmic Crucible, and then we have Mr. Fantastic Teacher. Teacher. I almost wasn't able to finish him today, which is why I started a little late. I really wanted to finish. I don't want to get any further behind than I currently am. I wanted to get ahead and didn't get a chance to. You can suck my dick. You can't get me from there because you just got lost. That's classic. That's classic. All I got is just 191 million gold. Well, I got 11. And I'm about to use it. Finally did my difficulty 10 danger room run. Is it the same? Words? The same danger room one? Oh, I haven't done these at all. Oh shit! How bad? Uh-oh. Seems as though I may have. Oh wait, no, these are daily. Okay, I haven't done these. I haven't noticed these at all. Good. Requirements met. Okay, so we'll be doing this in a minute. Yeah, I got all my milestones, so I don't care. Don't care. I haven't done this either. Can you get ability orb fragments? Shit. Hold on. Okay, maybe we'll be doing this too. Right. Okay, I've been doing bad. Obviously, I've been doing bad. I'm gonna pop one of these. That I've just been getting horrible drops for him, dude. Ugh. Sucks because he's the one I want. He's the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The last round zombie note is gonna violate the hell out of you. Oh, good. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you for the warning. I like being warned before. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. To me, thirst was harder. Well, that's exciting. I'm excited for all of that stuff we're talking about. That sounds awful. Oh yeah, wanted to look in the Ultimate Sword to see if we got our Fantastic 4 pieces. I don't know. I didn't know. We're gonna open our ability orb as well. I already got Damien Hellstorm. Hellstrom, not Storm. I always do that. Hey, it's violating me and my team is 4.36 million. Great. Great. What is it? What are we using? I didn't even look. Oh, we did this before. Okay, this is Undying, right? Zombie on. Okay, yeah. That's right. So it's Undying, and then the Night Stalkers. All right, let's give it a shot. What the hell is that? Alright, we'll try this shit out. We'll do this and then we'll do Cosmic Crucible. $49 out of 53. What the shit? Oh, this is the one where you have to stop them from killing these guys. Rough.
said whatever you like, whatever gets you tonight. It doesn't matter the price, I'll always be on. One that you call when everything goes wrong. I still hold on, I'll always be on. Always be on. Always be on. Be on. Tell me I'll wait.
Give the Jason, yeah. Waiting for the drop. Get him, Maggie. Jesus. Oh, we got a drop. Wasn't really ready for the drop. I could have ulted there. Sorry, we're not low on health. It's okay to save it. What is this doing? Probably read it. What does it do? For yourself. Oh, we're barrier. Yeah, that's alright. We'll take barrier. Anybody do anything crazy this weekend or this week? I've watched a bunch of horror movies, which is awesome. Love doing that in October. It's my thing. Many people's things, but it's my thing. Boy, they make sure that this isn't a quick endeavor, huh? I could just put it in all the work, really. I could just put it in all the work. It doesn't really matter. I know y'all said the last note is crazy, but my only 4 viewers. You deserve more. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I deeply appreciate that. Oh. I range pretty heavily, but the thing with me is I only stream 1 day a week. My previous comment is in mod check status. Oh, it didn't flag for me. Yeah, I don't have. But I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus Christ. Heal them both. It's time to use the ult. Heal. Heal. Oh shit. Okay. That was actually pretty weird. Don't you dare kill one of these guys. Yeah, I remember. Now I remember this. Yeah, I remember this being a big pain in the ass because my little beads kept dying. We definitely got this one. But did you see the other comment I did, Brett? I guess not. That's weird. So Restream's not showing me modded. Hold on. Let me get. I'll get a Twitch manager up so I can actually see if there's something. I didn't know it wasn't going to show anything. So we got that one. So there's no recommended thing here. Wait, so there's no other Marvel Strike Force people on? Pretty surprised. Oh, DJ, there's a dude I don't know on. Huh. That's got a pretty decent following right now. Oh, it's FIC in the house. What is up, brother? How's your Thunderbolts built up? Not at all. I skipped them. I I I kind of regret skipping them, but also I don't. I don't know. It's one of them things, man. You can't really skip teams anymore, but I needed it. I needed to do it the way I did it. Remember, the Alucard looking motherfuckers are the ones you want to kill first. Still. Any special there. Once this finishes loading, I'll be able to see if there's a... I had a song, Ghost of Thunderbolt. Help me beat the Danger Room. Motivation and stuff. Hell yeah. Damn it, did you again. See, I'm not seeing it on here at all. It's not showing held chats to me. Weird. I wonder if something's up with Twitch. Cause it doesn't show it. It's not showing it. Okay. We're gonna ult. A lot of fools on the field right now. We're gonna ult again. Get it, Maggie. Called you for the first time yesterday. He's in a really good spot for this. Let's go. Let's go. Love it. Check your whisper. Okay. I got a whisper. Left me without anything to say. Nope. Went to the bottom. Same for Thirst, just taking me to Pound Town, and my team is 7.62 million. Hot fucking damn, dude. That's tough. Tough. That's the next node. Love bug again. I think we can bury her. And leave it to Marvel Strike Force to just ramp up the difficulty super high on the very last node. I feel like that's definitely their bag. Oh man. You're beautiful, but you don't even try. Don't even try. Modesty is just so hard to find. Bam. Now I'm speechless. Over the edge, I'm just breathless. You don't necessarily need the help. That's not gonna help us so much. Okay, we're gonna do this just to knock down our Alucard looking dudes. Hopeless, head over heels in the moment. Yeah, because they're freaking annoying like that. Perfect example. By this love bug again. I kissed her for the first time yesterday. Everything I wish that it would be. Suddenly I forgot how to speak. I think we don't have any. We don't need health right now. Hopeless, breathless, baby, can't you see? Beautiful. Last drop. Get out of here. I hate the life drain shit. It's the worst. Yeah, it's pretty tough. There we go. All right, let's see how this last one is. Everyone keeps telling me I'm gonna get annihilated. fuck? These awards aren't great. That's exciting. We love it when the rewards aren't great. Okay. What the fuck? It must. Is it this? This doesn't have that, does it? I guess it does. Crazy. Thirst Eternal. Oh my god, 50%? Is that what it is normally? Jesus. I guess I never read it. Oh, damn. Alright. Give this a shot. Good, Frosty. Not Trash Can Joe! What's up, brother? How we doing? We're playing through our seasonal challenges here. I didn't do it yet because I'm a piece of shit. I also lost my streak because I'm a piece of shit. That's pretty cool. I'm such an addict. Dramatic. A problem for problems. It would have been nice being able to take out this one Alucard dude. Yeah, it's definitely a problem that didn't happen. I'm thinking, I'm singing. He's like, ah. Wait, who did I just lose? Oh, I lost Granny? Fuck. Yeah, they're running pretty fast on it. Yeah. Not Trash Can Joe, thanks for the follow. Whisper again. Yep, that's the nastiest bitch you're gonna deal with. That's crazy that it's just not letting you have the thing. First time chat. I didn't know you hadn't been in here, Trash Can Joe. Oh, now it's showing me the mod. Now it's letting me do it. I don't know why it wasn't before. I'm not sure what I can do different to win this. Is the thing right now. It might not be an option. This might be as far as it goes. All things dramatic. Is it a skill issue? Okay. Keep it auto. Yeah, now it's actually showing me the options so I can. Okay. Says I should be back. I don't know what happened. Really weird. We back, yeah. I don't know what happened. It just disconnected. I had full bars and then OBS just disconnected. We just lost one of those guys, so doesn't that mean we automatically lose? Seems to be going worse. Just another skill issue. How many times are we gonna play this? Do you have a hint, Midnight? What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to kill the Alucard looking dudes. Another skill issue. You piece of shit. Not talking about the node. I never finished that. just in general. Thank you. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. After this attempt, I'm probably gonna stop.
forever now. I drive alone past your street.
My assumption is you have to have the team all gear 220 to do this mode. Yeah, I've only got Oath and Blade at gear 220. Cool. Not gonna waste the time. I started late. I don't even have time to waste. Don't even have time to waste. So we're gonna push forward in the hunger. So we're just gonna auto this one. Okay, and it is Undying. Let's see what love we can give to Undying. I do think we are at a point. It'd be great for them not to be where they're at right now, I think. I think that would be fantastic. I've got Blade and what's her face, and I get pooped on. Blade and Oath. Yeah, same. That's exactly where I'm at. Okay. I'm gonna look at. First off, we'll make sure our abilities are. Yeah, we got a ways to go on these guys, huh? Football positive effects at each time. That feels like that's probably the next important. And then we've got 70% damage. All attacks. I'm gonna go ahead and call her good. Juice in the sauce. Juice in the sauce. Okay, let's try to work her to 95 if we can.
I was made in the image of God. I was made in the image of. I got the juice in the sauce.
I have slowly been putting stuff into these people. But because I got hurt so low stars, I was like, ah. We're all at 18. Stopping her from going to 19. Just missing some stuff, huh? Yes, the Icar. That's not surprising. Core. I-Core. If Blade, Oath, and Agus at gear 20 still got yeeted several times before, I said screw it. Fair enough. I will die before I gear 20 Moon Knight. That's fair. I get that. Oh yeah. Let's look at. I'm not gonna be able to move. I'm not gonna be able to move much further than I currently am at, as far as Undying goes. The I-Core's not in there. Yeah. We can't even get to 90 there. Debating if it's worth going ahead and bringing him up to purple. Hello, what is up, Amades? Adus. I have no idea how to say your name. Amad Ews. Hello, welcome in. Unless he gets a better rework, yeah, that's fair. I forget what we normally. Yeah, I know it is Spectre. Okay. Maybe I bring him to purple 1. I don't know if I got the. I don't know if I have what I need to bring him to purple 3. You can go to purple 4, baby. We'll go for 1. I just don't have a much of the like the base ion. We're just gonna go for one. And it sucks too because they really want to build Insidious 6. That's definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. We'll put it on an Iron Man as well. Honestly, for a zombie Iron Man, it's probably more important for him to have a higher ISO level. You're just trying to put those. The mind control and the negative effects on people. Wop, 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 wop. Okay. So they're not great. So we might not be able to move much past where we're at. But we'll see. We might be able to at least move somewhere. I think last time I didn't last year I didn't have a Zombie Scarlet Witch like built up almost at all. So hopefully I can at least move forward. At least get this one done. Back when love was just another 4-letter word. But we'll play with this. We'll play with this, and then we'll go to. I'm gonna need another cup of coffee for fucking sure. We're gonna move to Cosmic Crucible. And then we'll do our thing that we do, the feature. The autumn always brings a brand new leaf. You can find me good or sleep. The trick is to kill these guys because they gain assists when you attack people around them. Morning sun still burns my eyes. If and I remember correctly. Now I think both of them are gonna tap. They're gonna tap me. 1, 2. Yeah, they're tapping. It's always best to kill these dudes. Reduces your overall DPS that you're taking by a significant amount. And when you unload on one guy, you hell at it. Hell at it. Alright, we got one more trooper still alive, and then there's a Kestrel. Now we'll put it. I think we're gonna kill him. Yep, he's dead. Okay. Didn't waste it. Sometimes a man takes and drink. Sometimes a drink takes a man. Dude, my neck is wild today. Fucking crazy. Wait, who did we lose? Nobody. We only have 4. We only have 4 undying members. Duh. Losing you took all that I had left. Can't seem to find a way to forget. Lie awake and I hear your voice. Okay. And I can't sleep. You're working. Slow and boring. I'm sorry. But we're pretty underbuilt, so I'm trying to go slow and like think this out. I believe we're underbuilt for this section. Alright. Okay, I thought they put that in the perfect position, and I was like, great, that's exactly what I wanted. I'm looking to flip. Looking to flip some. We'll be better off if I can flip the immunity on her. This does it. Right? This one.
Sometimes a drink takes a man. Sometimes a man takes a drink. Sometimes a drink takes.
Why did I think one of them had a flip effect? Make shit up. Just kill her then. Just kill her then. Supposed to be a zombie anyway. Alright, we got a Hank Pym and we got freaking troopers on the field again, and they're adjacent to each other. Just great. We're gonna focus down on our troopers again. Because of this. Like, yeah.
You can find me good or sleeping with thee.
Alright, other than the immense amount of barrier they just put out, we should be okay. We got healed. We got healed. Haha, you're not adjacent to a trooper. I can beat you up all I want. I didn't actually know when you did adjacent targets the trooper triggered. I guess it makes sense, but kind of bullshit. Oh, there goes Scarlet Witch. Hold on, let me at this again. Damn. Ugh! Once again, this could just be an under-level thing, but I feel like I should at least be able to advance once. Let's see. The horror movies. It's October. Time to watch spooky stuff. What have we watched in chat? Anything? Anything good? Yesterday I watched Terrifier 3 finally, and I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2022. A couple days ago I watched. I was wanting a really hokey, campy, like kid horror movie thing, so I watched Don't Look Under the Bed, which I had never seen before. That was a lot of fun. I feel like I watched something else recently. Oh, and we watched, I've never actually watched the movie Monster with Charlize Theron. Pretty solid. Pretty solid flick. Read that shit. I'm trying to think if I watched anything else recently. I was thinking about watching that show Monster on Netflix. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I was like dying to watch this Halloween season. Oh, we watched American Psycho as well, which I hadn't seen since I was like a teenager. Oh, Kestrel perma-killed Iron Man Zombie. Not super helpful, Kestrel. Not inducing to a healthy beat this node environment. Oh, that's the flipper. It's his special. Okay, so I mean, we're coming into this next drop worse than we were last time. So that's exciting. I'm wondering if it's better to try to take out some of these Conti fools before taking out the troopers. Well, I was trying to avoid them having defense up like they do. Shit, we almost took out a trooper there. That one in the middle. Yeah, this should flip. Does it flip Tonka? It does. Well, we might be able to take... Oh, we got healed. Where are we getting the heals from? Oh, it must be that, it must be a, like a node effect on them. Great. Love it. Yeah, at our current build, I don't know if we're gonna be able to push past this. Yeah. Especially with losing Zombie Iron Man that early. Yeah, we gotta build really bad for that. And also overall, it's just worth it. Okay, we'll break down and we'll go here. We need to move on to Cosmic People. All right. Cool. So we won round 1. We're still in plat 1 for some reason. I know why. Don't want to admit it. He was on an hour and 3 minutes ago. 170 million. So he's 30,000. 30,000 punch up. 30 million punch up. I don't know how to do things. I don't see. We don't have Professor X on there, so there's a chance. All right, we have a heavy attack situation, which is good. Okay. Okay. Yep. This is definitely gonna be a thing. So we're gonna check this out. But I'm pulling up. I have a spreadsheet. I do my counters on, so I'm gonna pull that up. Having a really weird. Maybe it's an internet problem. It's not showing my like actual signal is bad, but I'm getting some really random problems. Week 6, round 2. What's good, peeps? What's up, Dice Towers? Welcome in. How's the fantasy live stream, yeah? Fantasy football. Realized out of context that sounded weird. 5 at 4.5 million. Round 2, we've got Phoenix Force, Thanos Endgame, Kahori, Sus at 5.4. That's one of the trouble rooms. I'm not really sure what to do with that. From 3, we have Astral at 6.7 million. I think we've got a pretty good answer to that. We've got a Curse at 5.7 without Azazel. I'm wondering if I could mirror but with Azazel. With that, Alpha Flight in 5. Alpha Flight in 5. 3 at 4 million. That's a weird rounding, 3.9. And then we have Thunderbolt plus Kingpin. I don't know why Kingpin's there, but we'll do it. Thunder, Kingpin at 4.5 million. Who are we missing from the Thunderbolt? The U.S. agent. Up and down. I gotcha. I've been pretty decent. I haven't checked today. I was playing my brother. Probably for the extra assist from Kingpin. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been meaning. I need to check mine because it is the final day of the week, and supposed to be really close between me and my brother. But my brother's been silent, so I'm either doing good or I'm either doing good or bad. Right? Those are the only two options. Yeah, we've got a 41% chance to win. That's not looking great. Hold on. Now, you got. Oh, one of my guys got 0. Or, well, it's looking like, I'm not sure. It looks like maybe he's playing right now. Yeah, he's playing right now. He's at 0 points. Right. Yeah, no, it's not looking great. It's not looking great. I haven't played in forever, so don't hold me to that. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I'm sure I can figure something out. No, I don't have Jerry Judy. Or wait, actually, that might have been what it was. I didn't actually recognize that. No, Jay Addison on the Vikings. Okay, let's get to, we'll pull up this. I'm definitely up against some teams I haven't gone against, which is pretty different. I have done Hive Mind this season. Not that I'm super worried about it. It is the bigger one I've seen. Cabal Kang Titania took it out. What was it? It was Hive Sus. Hive Sus at 5.4. Yeah, so Cabal Kang Titania should be fine there. Phoenix Force Thanos Endgame Kahori Sus is pretty sketchy. I don't know how many times I've been up against Phoenix Force. It was like 4. Hellfire Phoenix Force. I Mystic Dumped. I tried. Oh, he's Fantastic 4. Okay, so maybe a Mystic Dump if I can afford it. Astral at 6.7. Starjammers 6.8 in the same room. Nope, not the same room. But that might be the best place to put Starjammers. I don't know. Starjammers might be an answer for 2. But if I can, let's pretend like I can. We'll start with the planning. We'll pretend that I'm Mythic Dump, and then we have. Let me double check something. Astral. We've got Starjammers. Cabal King. I use Cabal King Titania versus Astral in 1. Okay. Cabal King Titania. So hold on. Okay, room 1, Starjammers. Astral in room 1, Cabal King Titania. Astral in room 6, Cabal King Titania. Astral in room 4, Cabal King Titania, 6.3. Room 1, Cabal King Titania at 6.6. Room 3, which is where this is at, 6.1 Cabal King Titania. We'll leave Starjammers here for now. I'm thinking about a curse. I want to say my curse is a Punch Across, but I have Azazel, who's much better than Mordo. And then the other two would just be freaking throwaways, honestly. I don't think Alpha Flight does anything crazy. If I can make the occurred situation work. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure, if you look at my occur situation, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty stout Punch Across. It is not a Punch Across. They have star advantage. It looks like 9, 9. I'm all 9s. 10, 9, 9, 8, 9. Alright, I want to see. What am I? It seems like my hood is. Yeah, because I got a diamond on the hood. We got 3 diamond Helverine. Hey, Frosty. Sin, what's up, brother? I'm definitely going to be leaning a lot on Azazel with this attack, but I still think that there's a pretty good chance that it will. I say we tried. It's a million punch up. Actually, hold on. Let's double check. Double check Marvel Church and see if they have any opinions on a curse. I'm assuming it's a mirror for a curse.
Sun in the sky.
Oath, Blade, Shadow King, Lady Deathstrike, APOC. They don't have a curse with Azazel on it. Million Punch Up and Amir is asking for a bad time. Well, it's not a true mirror. Mine's a curse with Azazel. Theirs is a curse with Mordo. I kind of was hoping that I was going to be a little closer. And they have overpowered advantage on Helverine, but not the hood. And I have it on the hood. You call me a Mordo? Yeah. I was kind of hoping Azazel would turn the tides a little bit here, but maybe it's too much. But Oathblade, Shadow King. I don't know if I have Astral available. I'm reading off of Marvel Church. Yeah, I don't have Shadow King available. He's a big part of the accursed response here. If that Helverine goes, though, you're in for a rough ride. Yeah, I know. You have any suggestions? Am I not going to be able to single tap this node? Mephisto instead, you should win. What's up, Nandor? Mephisto instead of what? The person I would think to take out would be freaking Mephisto face. Okay, I'm done. Thank you. Instead of Juggernaut, I would guess. Like, he's the weakest on the team, but he serves a purpose with his taunt. And also, I was going to use Mephisto in room 2 because we have Phoenix Force. Thanos endgame before he does. I was going to Mystic dump in here. But these are the two rooms that I'm worried about. I'm probably going to do Night Stalkers against that Alpha Flight. And then I'll use, like, Immortal X-Men against that whatever the hell's in 6. Here, we'll start with an easier one. We'll go with, we'll do our Hive Mind attack. We're gonna do Cabal, Kang, Titania. Okay. Looking for recommendations. Alright. Alright, we are in room 1. We have a Hive Mind at 4.5 million. We are going to go at it with Cabal, Kang, Titania on a 900k punch-up. It's actually closer to 1 million punch-up, but anyway, let's do this. Bum, 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 bum. We need to kill Red Goblin. I actually don't think this is going to be much of an issue. I feel like the ball rips apart Hive, especially they don't have null or anything. There's nothing really super special hiding in the wings here. I'm gonna put this on Void Knight, slow him down a bit. Red Goblin's dead. Void Knight's dead. It's just a lonely little carnage. Boom. Nothing doing. Nice and easy W. but we knew that was going to be easy. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. Honestly, it might be best to go after this next. I'm gonna double check there's nothing I can do to help my Accursed out. I went 3 purple all the way across, 1 diamond, 3 diamonds max, and then yeah, I don't think there's a way to even find a Azazel shard. Maybe shards in there. I don't think there's a damn thing I can do. Everything is maxed out as far as I can take it. We just need to focus on Helverine and just hope it works. And then if it doesn't work, then maybe we'll be able to clean it up with something. That's what I'm hoping here. Alright. We are in room 4. We have an Accursed Mordo at 5.7 million. This is going to be a really tough one. I'm at 4.7 million, and I'm doing Accursed Azazel. And we're going to try to focus down that massive Helverine first, and then kind of see what we can do from there. This is a little tough.
So we dancing all night. We've been working all day. So we dancing all. Shake it, shake it, shake it, oh yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it,
Okay.
oh yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, oh yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, oh yeah. This is healing for your soul, yeah. This is healing for your soul, yeah. Rocka, 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 Can I be honest? My name is Austin.
Boy, it'd be great if I could get through this Juggernaut. They got through mine pretty damn fast.
Would you be encouraged? Cali, Columbia taught me some courage. Beans in my porridge. Give me a rhythm, the ook on the chorus, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it off, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it off, yeah.
This should help slow down Helverine at least.
Shake it, shake it, shake it off, yeah. This is healing for your soul, yeah. This is healing for your soul, yeah. Rocka, rocka,
Yeah, attack him more. Yeah, it didn't even look like it moved his damn speed bar. Kill that Juggernaut. Okay, I mean, just don't kill us. Okay, we lost one guy. I don't know if we're out of it yet. But now we can focus Helverine, so we got that going for us. This freaking speed bar is still all the way up, dude. This speed bar never reduced. Lord. That didn't work. I do think Azazel helped a lot in getting through Juggernaut, but that's going to be tough to follow even. Oh. So if I do my current situation, what do I have left? That's the real question. To follow that up, what do I have left? I can swap out. I can do Immortal X-Men as a follow-up. I can probably do Superior 6 and Burden 6. Let's try that. I think that'll help us. What is Superior 6? 4.1 million. Actually, maybe I'll do Night Stalkers here because they're much bigger, and I'll do Superior 6 5. I'll do that. And that frees up Immortal X-Men. I do have Fantastic Four MCU as well. Now I'm wondering if there's a Fantastic Four MCU configuration that I can use on. Or even better, I can do.
Don't mess with my
Maybe
spirit.
maybe this is the way. We go against this Alpha
can't touch
Flight
my soul.
with Fantastic Four MCU.
Say I was born to gon' get it, get it. I was born to gon' get it, get it. Say whoop, there it is. Yo, whoop, there it is. Yeah. Don't mess with my spirit. Yeah. You can't touch my soul. Nah. I was born to
Go
gon'
get it, get it.
I was born to gon' get it. There it is.
Need 2 more.
Whoop, there it is. I think I found my mojo. Whoa, whoa, mojo,
Oh,
jojo. Oh no, I'm about to let my soul glow. Eddie Murphy, I'm delirioso.
Oh.
Step back, and miss me with your tie. Know that, I'm gonna live my life. No lie,
Sorry, I'm like concentrated. I'm like, I'm hoping these 3 have it.
Austin Dean and I'm on the track.
I don't know if Ares will help in this situation. Ultimus might, just to punch out Sasquatch.
Don't mess with my spirit.
I don't know what other standalone characters.
I was born to gon' get it.
Like maybe if I had like Dorm or something.
Don't mess with my spirit.
You can do Nova.
You can touch
We're really relying on these 2. Alright, I think we're gonna give this a shot. So we're gonna do this. So that frees up Superior 6.
There's energy in this energy.
We're gonna try
So don't mess with my
Fantastic Four, MCU, Ultimus, Nova. Really random group of people. I'm hoping Fantastic Four MCU does everything I need it to. And then I had another idea for Thunder. Anyway, let's give this a shot. So, all right, we're in room 5. We've got Alpha Flight. I'm gonna throw Fantastic Four MCU 3-piece, Ultimus, and Nova at it. Ultimus and Nova are kind of just random. Really Nova because he's a decent plug and play, and Ultimus because his opening is good to get through free taunts like Sasquatch. I'm really relying on Fantastic Four MCU here. But I think if I can keep so this, ultimately I'm freeing up Immortal X-Men if I can do this, which is great. And then if I can figure out either Night Stalkers or Superior 6 in room 6, it'll give me something if I have to do a third tap, which I believe I probably will. I'm just hoping Fantastic Four MCU does, yeah, that right there is pretty good. And then if I just get Franklin, yep, okay, it's over. Same. That Wolverine's like, it's not over. Okay. Easy clean there. Very, very clean. Nice and efficient. Exactly what we wanted. Okay. Don't get much better than that. So now I want to, if I can, now I have Night Stalkers open. I have Superior 6 open. I have Immortal X-Men open. I would like to clean. I'm just right now. What I'm doing is I'm cleaning out the easy stuff so I can focus on the hard stuff. Boy, I wish I had more coffee. I tell you what. Nobody's chatting currently. I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna start some coffee and I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? I lied. Here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna do instead. I'm gonna walk away, but I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm gonna leave this up. If anybody has recommendations on the things that aren't green or red, anything of the things that aren't green, hit me up in chat. But I'm gonna step away for just a second. Got 1 more minute and I'll be back. Promise.
Anxiety stolen my best, just pulling teeth and pounding my chest. Double vision's got me walking in circles, hiding behind the walls of this home. Don't speak too loud, stick to the phone. Pretty button and cover up all of the noise. Scared to step out and give effort. Afraid I'll be covered in laughter. Wanting to step out and come into my own. The voices are loud and I'm scared to be known. What a mess I made that will never be seen by another soul. I've stretched as far as I can reach. This problem might never leave. Scared to step out and give effort. Afraid I'll be covered in laughter. Come, won't you save me from all that I don't need? The pills aren't enough to lift me to my feet.
Back. Okay. Camera on. See my beautiful face and my beautiful car. I don't know why my body was like so bad, dude. Oh. Yes. Everything is right with the world. Okay. So I'm assuming there's nothing to be like caught off guard by Thunderbolts. There's Thunderbolt counter right there. Let's see. Thunderbolt, Night Stalkers, punch up. So I can be very safe with a. I'd be very safe with the Night Stalkers. Not. It'd be a punch down. I think that's probably. Yeah. I'm a little worried about it. As far as just like having them available. But I think we got a shot. So we're gonna go ahead and do a Night Stalkers here. Just to have another easy one, right? We're looking at room 6. Decided to go with Night Stalkers against this. This should be pretty easy. Usually Night Stalkers catches these guys on a punch up. This is a 1.4 million punch down, so it shouldn't have too much trouble. Really, we're looking for efficiency here. So, yeah. Ooh. Beautiful place to start. Yeah, my goal here was to go for Victoria Hand first, and then Songbird. Here she goes. Songbird is my primary target now, which is even better because Hyperion has blind. I should put that on Hyperion actually. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, just us versus Hyperion. There it is. Okay. Not too bad. I was hoping for a little faster, but I think it's okay. Night Stalkers confirmed, done. There we are. So now we are back to our situation. I think the other thing we need to look at is going ahead and clearing room 3. It's Astral. And my move right now is some Starjammers. Alright, we are in room 3 with Astral at 6.7 million. I'm throwing Starjammers at it on a 1.4 million punch up. We're going to focus on Doctor Strange and then that scary Emma X-Men, I think. We're going to give this a shot. I'm feeling pretty good about it, though. Okay. Here we are. Put an ult here. Nice damage on Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange. I was tempted for a second. Ult. Kill him. Alright, we apparently just can't kill that Doctor Strange. We killed Ancient One before him, and we weren't even focusing. There we go. That's much better. Alright, now we're gonna go for Emma X-Men, because she's Gear Tier 20 and scary. But I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. Okay, there goes freaking Shadow King. We need turns, There we go. We got this. We got this. Pretty decent efficiency-wise, too, so that's... I think that went about as good as it was gonna. Alright. We are left with the hard ones, right? So, I think what we're gonna do here... Knuckles! You're doing amazing. Love your energy. Hey, thank you, Knuckles! I like your name! Alright, so... We got this. Alright. We are gonna do... We got the 2 hard ones left. We flubbed up in, over there. I'm debating if I should go ahead and Mystic, though. Not a true Mystic up, I guess. Let's do, dang, dude. I think we're gonna go for a Cursed again. Oh, God, I can't. We're gonna Mystic up. Okay. We're doing Mephisto, Odin, Apoc, Quasar, Black. So I've done similar attacks like this. Immortal against this Phoenix Force Thanos Endgame Kahori Sus situation. I have Immortal, but I was going to use them to try to clean up my first counter, but maybe this would work better. Phoenix Force, Thanos Endgame Sus Kahori. It's pretty close to this one. Oh, right here, Sus Kahori. Oh, hey! Phoenix Force, Super Skrull, Thanos Endgame Kahori. That's exactly what this is, and it does say Immortal X-Men. Okay, okay. Mephisto is overkill. Bro, most of the time someone tells me something overkill, I lose. But I changed. If I do this, I can Mystic Dump on it first. Take out Beast. For whom? For whom? I do have Ray. I'm pretty sure Hellfire Club's on offense. I don't know how. She's not built up very big. Get to your 18. Oh, she's too small for that. Nandor knows what he's talking about. I got you. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know if my Rachel is big enough for the situation. Also, I'm assuming I need to stun Kahori. And then probably focus Omega Red. Not sure if your Rachel's big enough now. Yeah, no, she geared to your 8. She geared to your 18. Alright. Ooh, hot. Hot, hot. Baby, hot, hot, hot. That's a Gear Tier 20 Omega Red. Yes, it is. I mean, I could do Mephisto here. I like the Odin team better for one shot. The thing is I gotta clean up this. So I was gonna use either Immortal X-Men here or the Odin team to clear this. That's the trouble. On this one, Immortal X-Men plus Mephisto. I fall for it every time. I used them already. I already used Fantastic Four. Striker Mephisto. Oh, yeah. Much better. And then go for Omega Red. We go for it? Is it time? Get Tunnel Omega. Okay. All right. We are in room 2, 5.4 million. Phoenix Force, Thanos Endgame, Sus, Kahori. We are looking at taking out Omega Red first. We are bringing Immortal X-Men. We drop Beast for Mephisto for the no revives. Give this a shot. Ugh. Would be fine. Nice. That would be great. That would be great. Goodness. That damn Sus, dude. Holy crap. Debating between Kahori and Thanos Endgame. I'm gonna do Kahori. Honestly, should probably focus Phoenix at this point. Yeah, no, we're losing this one. But it's just gonna be those three, I guess. Little perturbed, honestly. Okay. Okay, who cares? Alright. So now Odin team will clean. Well, that's great, but is Odin team gonna clean this? I think I can clean this with something else. I've got Superior 6 on the line. Well, Superior 6 is really it. Everything else is sort of trash. Maybe New Warriors? Super weak, but it's the thing. If you would have used Rachel, you'd have spread the stun and have more control. Yeah, but she would. Rachel, it wouldn't have worked because Rachel would have died to Skrull's ult, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she'd have death proof. But Skrull's ult made that real tough. So I'm thinking about cleaning a curse with an Odin. I don't know, do something. And then focus down Helverine, and then I can try Superior 6 on room 2. We should have speed advantage and Sus just ulted. But I need most of the smoke here. I don't have old man. Oh, I haven't. Alright, I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this for the cleanup, I think. And then we'll try Superior 6. Clean. I do have Scorpion built to Gyosho 19 as well. Alright, let's just try this for the cleanup. We're gonna try to clean up a curse. Hope this works. Don't want to leave these rooms open. Kind of worried I'm gonna. got rid of Satana and Helverine, focusing the hood. It should be pretty easy from there. Lost our charges. Probably could have came in without Null, honestly. There we go. Good clean. That's a good cleanup. Okay. 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 So now we're here. I think we're just trying Superior 6 Vulture like this. And Thanos Endgame's already lower than half health, so he shouldn't Rain of Fire. So I might focus him so he doesn't heal back up and then scroll. Gonna be careful, but I got a lot of. I should have a lot of speed advantage here, I think. So, giving it a shot. I'm giving it a shot. Giving it a shot. I'm giving it a shot. And I'm gonna give it a shot, and a shot will be given. And if it doesn't work, we're probably gonna leave this open. So there's not really much option else. There we go. The goal is to keep Thanos Endgame below. Oh, good, we lost fucking Green Goblin immediately. Love it. I love it. I love you, Kahori. You're so awesome. So awesome, Kahori. That's a... That didn't work. Great. I have nothing to follow that up with. I figured Kahori was going to go first, but Skrull had already ulted, so I'm not exactly sure what that was. You have, like, nothing to throw at this. I mean, technically Mighty Avengers, it looks like. What is it, Uncanny Avengers? We got 3. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? We definitely lost this one. I've been on a pretty decent winning streak as well. As long as I stay in plat, I'll get over it. Hori's nasty, dude. We're just gonna get the same thing, just run all the way around, and then he gets the ult a third time. We didn't ult. Special. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Left it open. I'm not mad, you're mad. I'm sure he's already won that. He won that. Hold on. He had to have played. He was on not that long ago. We'll take this out and then we're going to switch to Frosted Features. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I just realized my Twitch thing is like stalled. See, the thing about sucking at this game is you get to play more, right? It's like golf. Sincerely hasn't attacked. Maybe I'll get lucky and he won't. Oh, 2 hours ago. Crazy. Never know. hope he goes out with his family, has a fantastic time, but happens to lose track of the time, and all of a sudden he didn't do his Cosmo Crucible battle. That's what I hope happens to Rick Kane here. Right. Alright. Let's swap to Frosty Features mode. And then I'm gonna do stuff real quick. Pull this over. Wondering if I could just make it small. I typed my notes out because I'm a fucking psychopath. Okay, we can do it like that. Okay, we're gonna go on this. If you haven't been here before, this is I do comic book backgrounds on Marvel Strike Force characters. So I don't really interact with chat a whole bunch when I do this. So just bear with me. I will be able to see chat. Oh, change this up a little bit. Right. Oh wait, never mind. I can see it on the side. Okay, great. So we're just gonna go for it. What is up, guys? Frosty Offy here today for another Frosty Features. We have finally made it to Fantastic Four MCU, and oddly enough, I started playing the game after Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman were out, so they are on the docket to talk about. So today, we are doing Frosty Features Mr. Fantastic. Now, what this is, if you haven't been here before, is a comic book background on the tunes that you use in Marvel Strike Force, and I am your humble guide through the pages fast. And with that, we are going to dive in. According to Scopely, what this is a blog post description of the character as presented by Scopely for our enjoyment for Marvel Strike Force. As I've been very vocal about on my last few videos, this has been very lacking. And the MCU Fantastic Four is no different. Mr. Fantastic MCU Family Protector, the man with an elastic body, shows how a father bends so others don't break. His protector kit shields his family from damage while also dishing out his attacks. That's all it says. Used to, it told a little bit about who the character is, but they decided to skip that and give us this. So, all spoilers aside, we will rate this bit at the end of the feature. Mr. Fantastic. Dr. Reed Richards. First appearance, Amazing Adult Fantasy number 7 in 1961. That was retconned, but the name of that magazine is so funny that I wanted to say it. Amazing Adult Fantasy number 7. For years and years and years, his first appearance was in Fantastic Four number 1 in 1961, the same year, but it was later in the year. So eventually it was retconned that I believe the guy's name was like Dr. Stone or something like that. But there's a story about an unknown alien race that, ultimately the story got retconned, and the unknown alien race was the Skrulls, and Dr. Stone, I think it was his name, was actually a young Reed Richards. So, that was, yeah. So, retcon to Amazing Adult Fantasy number 7. All that to say, it's funny. Hee hee ha 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 ha. Powers and abilities. Plasticity. So, he has the ability to, ultimately, every molecule in his body is extraordinarily flexible, and he can control them on that sort of molecular level to reshape his structure, right? Also, Reed Richards is wicked smart. Super genius, 100%. That's another thing that needs to be considered, especially with his powers, because he's actually, even before he gets his powers of plasticity. He still is has a situation where we see him like changing things in the Marvel universe, thwarting giant criminals and things just with his brain and things he creates, right? Also, Reed Richards' influence on the Marvel universe is significant, heavily significant. And because we only just saw him introduced to the MCU, we don't really see it there. But Reed Richards is also just like Marvel Zombies. The comic event actually happens because of Reed Richards. There's a few other things like that. Ultimately, just beware of Reed Richards. Aliens is no duel. Now, a lot of you be like, but the maker. What we do here is we cover main comic book continuity, Marvel 616. The maker is from a different version of reality. So in the event that you are looking at Marvel 616, the main Reed Richards, he really only goes by Reed Richards or Dr. Richards or Mr. Fantastic, all essentially the same kind of conglomeration. I'm making the argument that he's a no duel, but I also recognize that those slight changes could affect that. So yeah, loosely no duel. Affiliations, most notably the Fantastic Four, the Illuminati, the Avengers, but we also see him in the Defenders and a few other things. My man's been around since the early 60s, one way or the other, so he's been a part of a bajillion different teams, and the Fantastic Four very often interacts with other teams. But namely, most notably, Fantastic Four and the Illuminati. I would argue the Avengers actually might be a bit of more of a deep cut about his association, but he works with them so often that it counts one way or the other, but he is an official Avengers member. So that's important to note as well. Background, Central City, California. We're born in California, and then we move to the illustrious New York City, where all of the shenanigans and such happen. Who died? Can't be a superhero or supervillain without somebody dying, and in the case of Mr. Fantastic, Evelyn and Nate Richards. Nate Richards is a technicality. We don't actually know that Nate Richards dies when he dies, but Evelyn dies for Reed to be raised by Nate, and then Nate disappears, leaving Reed with a huge fortune, which is how we get the Baxter Building, how he funds all of his things, how he goes through college, etc. And he doesn't actually die, but from all appearances, he is dead. But ultimately, these two die/disappear for Mr. Fantastic to end up becoming who he is as a person. And Nate Richards, especially if you watch Frosty Features Kang way back in the day, Nate Richards feeds heavily into the effect of the Marvel Universe and also timelines and all sorts of stuff. So things to keep in consideration. Plasticity as a disguise, a power that is very rarely explored in Marvel Comics that Mr. Fantastic actually has, is he can kind of mystique his way. He can change his body at that molecular level, like I said, so he could actually copy how other people look. He doesn't do it very often, but he can. It's an ability of his, so he actually can shape himself into other people very convincingly. The most intelligent person in the Marvel Universe, multiple times has this been confirmed by different ways. He has the highest IQ of all characters in the Marvel Universe, and some characters have been written to try to rival him, and then it was rewritten that he is still the smartest dude. Even Galactus admits it, that he has a universal intelligence. So he's not a genius just by human standards, but all of the universe standards. So he is the most important and intelligent person in the Marvel Universe. Relationships. Much like with we talked about the crazy genealogy of Scott Summers' Cyclops. Much like the Summers family tree, the Richards family tree is pretty freaking crazy, okay? So we're only gonna hit a little bit of it here, and we did hit it pretty hard in Frosty Features Kang. Ooh, they're related if you didn't know, check it out. Relationships, Nathaniel and Evelyn Richards are his parents. We talked about them. Susan Storm, of course, is his wife, Invisible Woman. Johnny Storm, brother-in-law, Human Torch. And then Franklin and Valeria are children. So Franklin we have him in game, Franklin Richards, which we will be talking about him in 2 weeks' time, hopefully, as long as nothing goes wrong. And Valeria, we do not have in the game. She is also considered one of the top 3 most intelligent characters in the Marvel Universe. And she has some of her she has some of my favorite comic moments. The way that the Fantastic Four go about having her, and then the way that she operates as a person, she has she's definitely one of my favorite characters in Marvel. As is Franklin. They're a really cool duo, so that's interesting. But that's all I get to really talk about for Valeria, because this is about Reed. So here we go. Notable events, origin. So, with the origin of Reed Richards. So, as I said, we were born in Central City, California, to Nate and Evelyn Richards. At a young age, it was realized that he was a super genius, definitely a prodigy. His mother died when he was 7, and then, as I said before, Nate has to raise him on his own. So he raised him to really bring out the intelligence and nurture that. So by the time, so Nathaniel was a scientist, so Nathaniel included Reed into these situations, which got him into science really early, and Reed begins college at the young age of 14 at Caltech, and then he ends up going to Harvard and MIT, and he getting multiple PhDs and things like physics, theoretical physics, cosmology, things like that. Yeah, engineering, mathematics, and physics is what I wrote down. Yes, so then eventually, in his teens, at one point, Nathaniel disappears, and when we find out what happens much later with him, we'll talk about him when we get to this notable events of Future Foundation. But Nathaniel disappears. It kind of appears as he's dead because he disappears, and then all of a sudden Reed inherits $2 billion. Billion, right? That's enough to go buy some books at the comic book store. But he's left with the $2 billion. He's already in college, so he just kind of continues his current trajectory. He meets Sue Storm. They become, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover situation, etc. And then, from this, I think it was when they got to Harvard is when, and I could be wrong about this actually. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Harvard. He gets a roommate in Victor Von Doom, and they become intellectual rivals, and it's a whole thing. So one of the things that has changed over time is how Doom gets scarred on his face. Different universes, different Dooms from different universes get scars in different ways. In the 616 canon, Reed is working on a starship that he goes on to name Marvel 1, which is the starship that takes them to get their powers on accident. And Dr. Doom is working on a machine that lets a person astral project into a different dimension, because I feel like I've talked about it in Frosty Features before. I don't believe I've had Frosty Features Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is my favorite villain, which him being Reed's rival, I feel legitimized in talking about. But ultimately, Dr. Doom's main aim is to especially early on in the Fantastic Four comics, is to essentially go to hell and revive his mother. So he uses science because he doesn't know what magic is, and then he kind of dives into magic, right? So in this situation, he's trying to build that machine, astral projection into different dimensions. Reed's working on Starship, and Reed happens to see what he's doing with his machine, and Reed's like, yo, you got your math wrong, son. You better check that shiz before you do an experiment. And Von Doom's like, you know what? You don't know anything, Mr. Fantastic. Or you're not Mr. Fantastic yet. You're Reed Richards. Hey, Reed, you don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here, guy. And Reed goes, okay, not my problem. And then old Vicky, decides that he's going to try to use his machine, and it blows up in his face, scarring his face forever, which is how he gets the scars in the original 616 situation. This pushes him towards the mystic side a little bit more than the technology side for a while. Remember, and he balances both because he also is a super genius. He's just he's not quite to Reed's level. He's close enough to be a rival, but not a true IQ match, if that makes sense. But anyway, so that moves on, and then, the Marvel 1, the Starship project, gets picked up by the United States government, and as they are working, they actually are defunded, and before the whole thing is scrapped and taken away, so after this, after Victor Von Doom's face got blown up, he ends up getting his own place because Latvian royalty. He gets his own place, and then Ben Grimm moves in with Reed Richards, and that's how they become friends. We get Sue along the way, which automatically brings Johnny, And when the government tries to defund the project, Reed's like, let's get out there and try to test it. It's ready to go. And Ben's like, oh, the shielding's not good enough. It's something bad could happen. And he was like, we're just going to go to another solar system, turn right back around so we can prove to the United States government that this is something they want to fund. And they get in the ship, and the classic tale of we go to the space, we get hit by cosmic rays. They don't all pass out. In the movies, it really shows them all passing out pretty consistently. They get hit and they get all the way back to Earth. Ben like turns the ship around and is like, something's wrong, we need to go back. They go back, then they, as they're moving, their body starts to mutate, and then they get their powers, etc. But anyway, so they get their powers, they realize it, they come together, and then this is how they become the Fantastic Four. I do want to point out, a lot of especially if you watch the movies, MCU, and then the past movies, we have it to where the Thing, he calls himself the Thing, and it's a very negative thing. But if you look at the original comic where he deems himself the Thing, it's really sad. And what I love about it the most, I think, Reed is super tone deaf to the situation. And I don't know if that's how it was intentionally written, but Sue, so in original context, Sue Storm calls him the Thing. She calls him a Thing, right? She doesn't know what he is at first. So she's like, a Thing, right? And so they're like, oh, what's my name? I'm going to be the Invisible Woman. Oh, I'm obviously the Human Torch. I set on fire. And then Ben's like, I guess I'm all I am is what Sue called me, the Thing. And then immediately, following it was, he's like, oh God, my life has just become, I'm the Thing. I'm just a Thing. Puts his hand in it. And Reed's like, and I'll be Mr. Fantastic, because I'm awesome. And we're going to call ourselves the Fantastic Four. This is amazing, old chaps. Let's start this. Right? Absolutely tone deaf to the enormity of Ben's situation. Which is funny because in this next bit, this is a good segue. With Future Foundation, one of the things we do is we find a limited time frame in which Ben can change back into a human. That takes almost 40 years to figure out. Actually, might be more than that, actually. But it is that long of a situation. So with that, in talking about Future Foundation, which now that I'm looking at it, I guess I didn't type any notes. We're gonna do this off of the old block. So Future Foundation, what is the reason why I picked these, by the way? So we just got Fantastic Four MCU is based on Fantastic Four First Steps, and what we have there, what I wanted to do for this, especially since we were since we found ourselves in a situation where we got an alternate universe Fantastic Four, and it goes into the just them fighting Galactus, them being already established, and it kind of glazes over what their story is. And we've had our past movies ultimately out for the Fantastic Four MCU. I want to do for notable events, I want to do what the First Steps is based off of, what MCU is working off of. So according to the director, he based a lot of his stuff off of obviously the original Fantastic Four run, and then also Jonathan Hickman's run. Jonathan Hickman's run is notably one of the best, pretty universally accepted as one of the best Fantastic runs there is. Jonathan Hickman is well known in the comic community. And within this, we have Future Foundation. So I was going to talk a little bit about Future Foundation. It's a little bit more everything leading up to Future Foundation, but the Foundation is featured. The Future Foundation is founded before we actually get into the actual Future Foundation, where they're wearing all white and stuff. So anyway, moving into Future Foundation, the Fantastic Four has been around for a long time. And what the founding of the Future Foundation works like this: Reed Richards is trying to describe to the world what we need to be building towards, what we need to look at as a human race, and they're just not understanding it. And Reed comes to the kind of conclusion that these people that have been trained to think a certain way for so long, I believe this to be true, honestly, in real life, but these people that have been trained to think one way so long, even though they are intelligent in their own right, they are stuck in their ways, and they really, because they are intelligent, they know they're intelligent, and so they stick in their ways, and they don't think outside of the box strong enough, or in such a way that it will help something large like the human race, or like a I don't know, like a country-sized governing body situation. He decides that it's better to educate the kids of high intelligence, so that they know. And I heard, I was watching videos on this, and one person referred to it, this can't be said better. I think it was Comicstorian or Comics Explained. I know it was Comics Explained. But he said that it's like most intelligent people that Reed are noticing are they're looking at what they need to do today, but they have no ability to look to tomorrow. So what Reed does is he essentially starts his own school called the Future Foundation that high intelligence kids can go and be trained to be able to think in this like grander scope, right? Seeing the forest for the trees, as it were. And also he uses this as sort of a scapegoat. Like, yes, there are many kids that he gets into the Future Foundation, but most notably, from me and maybe most of the MSF players out here, is that Franklin Richards and Valeria are in the Future Foundation, obviously because they're the kids of Sue Storm and the situation, right? So ultimately, he is training these kids to be the leaders to solve world crises and also protect it from, outside forces, etc. So with that, he creates this, but the thought process is he could come through, teach, be with his kids, and still benefit humanity. But in typical Reed Richards fashion, he gets too caught up in the work that he's trying to do to actually focus down on it. So with this, we have the dead body of a Galactus kind of come out of another dimension. And so when Reed finds this, he decides that he's going to bury it because he decides that he's going to bury it, and kind of to keep it safe. It's a big relic, but also he claims it doesn't feel right to leave it unburied. So with this, years and years away, we have a Silver Surfer who's flying around, and he hath decided, or he notices, he picks up on a feeling, and he detects like this kind of energy level. And what he finds out is that something's weird with Earth. So he decides to go back to Earth, and upon some inspection, he finds that dead Galactus body that Mr. Fantastic hid. And he is like, why is this a thing? And Reed's like, yeah, I can tell you about it, whatever. And Silver Surfer's like, you don't need to tell me about it. You need to tell him about it. And then Galactus shows up, and he's like, what is this? And so, different time, different dimension, Galactus body. And ultimately a group of people, which is, if I remember correctly, it's the Negative Zone cult, used this version of Galactus's body to use it as a power source to create this sort of interdimensional ship, and ultimately it results in the end of Galactus. And this is going to happen to Galactus if things aren't changed. These people established this thing called New Earth, which is like a separate kind of planet situation. And so then Galactus is like, okay, we need to get off this planet really fast. So Reed, you're coming with me. You're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna do this together. And so he takes Reed, and they got off planet, and Reed picks up, even though he's dense as hell when it comes to social interaction, he picks up that Galactus is afraid, and essentially he kind of probes him on it, and he's like, why did we need to leave Earth so fast? What's the haps here? And what it was because of Franklin Richards' power, the absolute and utter magnitude of the influence and strength of Franklin Richards, Galactus was afraid that if he stayed there too long, that Franklin would kill him. So they went off to New World to take on this kind of cult of the Negative Zone. So the Negative Zone is where we see the Annihilus situation. So this actually also fits in with MSF's current situation with Age of Annihilus, which is pretty cool. But so anyway, what we find here is that hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to consult. I pulled up my notes from a different document. 1. Edit. Trying to remember how we got to we get to the next part. I'm forgetting the bridge. Sorry. I'm missing something important. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how Galactus is killed. I think it's the cult, but I don't remember. I'm having to look something up. I straight up can't remember. Sorry, I'm just looking this up. I really can't remember. Okay, that's what it is. I got it. Okay, where did I leave off? Okay, I got it now. It was Mad Celestials. I was trying to remember why this stuff happened, because in my head it was the Annihilation Wave, but it wasn't. I feel like I would remember that it was the Annihilation Wave. So in short, this body comes into being because other universes are falling apart due to different things, right? So, and this is essentially made aware to Reed because of the situation, but this specific body was killed by a bunch of Mad Celestials, and then the body was used as this energy source to hop to a different dimension, which is how it got put there, and it landed on Earth. So this actually leads to what is the formation of the Council of Reeds, which also, if you watch Frosty Features Kang, there's Council of the Kangs. There's also a Councils of Nate Richards. But ultimately, there's a Council of Reeds where there is just Reeds from different universes trying to work together to stop these giant incursion events, right? So, which is a similar situation. I brought up the Maker earlier, similar situation to how we get the Maker. But ultimately, what happens is they have to work together to find a way to stop this incursion situation. And lo and behold, out of nowhere, Valeria is actually the one that realizes a good way. She looks at this and she's like, Dad, you're not going to be able to fix this. And so stop trying to figure out how to stop trying to figure out how you're gonna fix it, and you need to start figuring out who can fix it. And so what she ends up doing is she goes to Doom. So my favorite thing, I said it, I kind of hinted at it earlier. My favorite thing with Valeria is when she is born, Reed and Sue are like, let's get Doom to be the godfather to protect her. So with that, in charging Doom with this sort of like honor-bound situation, Doom automatically is like, absolutely, and I'll be the best godfather ever because that's who I am as a person. So Valeria has she calls Doom Dr. Doom, or excuse me, Uncle Doom, and she has this really fun, because Dr. Doom is who he is, she has this really fun rapport with him where she actually sort of treats him like a family member. So behind her father's back, she goes to Dr. Doom and is like, I need your help. You need to help my dad. And he's like, why would I help your dad? Like, for real, like, little girl, like, I'll help you, but I'm not helping your dad. She's like, well, in helping me, you're gonna help, in helping my father, you're helping me. And eventually she was like at the universe doesn't need Reed Richards, the universe needs Doom. And he was like thank you for stroking that ego, that's all I have really, so let's do it. So in conjunction with some dimension hopping with Franklin and Valeria, and then also including Doom, we find ourselves in a situation where many Reeds are being taken apart. This is very complicated, very crazy, but ultimately Annihilus does show up. The Annihilation Wave shows up. A lot of the Reeds are being killed, and everybody's trying to get to the negative zone, which there's a portal in the Baxter building, and so ultimately our Annihilation Wave, or just Annihilus' forces, really. This isn't actually a part of the Annihilation Wave or Annihilation, but the forces are trying to get to the negative zone portal to open up the portal to release the Annihilation Wave onto the universe. So they're trying to stop it, the portal being in the Baxter building. And so what ends up happening is, this is very famously the death of the Human Torch, where Valeria, it ends up being Valeria, depowered Ben Grimm, the Future Foundation work together, the kids work together. Reed tasked them with trying to figure out how to cure Ben, and they found out that you can't cure Ben, but you can give him short periods of time where he could turn into a human, because their powers are like an on-off switch. He just happened to be the one of the four that didn't get one. So they make a thing where he can become a human for a week. So in this situation, he's a human. We got Human Torch. We've got Valeria, and they go into the negative zone to try to stop the forces on that side and then seal off the portal, but they need time bought. So essentially the quote is that Human Torch has 1 billion people going against him as one, and so he sacrifices himself in a literal blaze of glory, which is insane. Which this all leads up. So we have the Future Foundation have minimal parts here. This ends up leading to where we get White Suit Future Foundation after the death of Johnny Storm. So with all that, I said a lot of things. That's still the story, just kind of in a crazy kind of roundabout way. But I'm gonna go still counts. All right. So with that, we're gonna move on to power level. Marvel Strike Force doesn't care about power levels, but here in Frosted Futures, we do. Now, the way that this works, if you are a multiversal threat, you can end all realities and the multiverse at a whim. Universal means you're a threat to your universe. Maybe then can hop on over to another universe and end it there, taking them down one by one. Cosmic means you're a threat on the small end, on a planetary scale, taking out things like small planets all the way up to doing taking out things like large planetary bodies, taking out things like solar systems or galaxies. Nuclear means you have power equivalent to that of a nuclear bomb, leveling things like small cities, or with enough time and effort, a small planetary body. Super Soldier means that you are beyond all human capabilities in every way, having things like super strength, superhuman, super speed as compared to a human, leveling things like brick walls or city blocks with time and effort. City means that you are equivalent to a human being that's trained to the absolute and utter peak of human performance. Think Olympic level athletes. In Marvel, we have a lot of ninjas, mercenaries, secret agents, etc. at this level. And then there's Greg. Greg is the undead Asgardian that is spawned by Hela in Marvel Strike Force, and 'tis the season. It is October, so we've got a new Undying member coming. So we'll be seeing Greg a lot around different game modes. But Greg, when left to his own devices, no Undying team or anything, isn't worth a thing. So due to undead Asgardian physiology, and just because I like to make the argument, Greg is equivalent to that of a regular human being. So I am at a university writing an incredibly average equation on the board because I am an average human being, and I'm trying to calculate my freaking taxes. You know how it is, and I am working. And Greg busts in the room because he needs chalk really bad, so he takes the box of chalk and the chalk out of my hand and thusly stops my ability from actually being able to file my taxes properly. So I attack Greg, trying to get back this much important chalk at this moment. So we wrestle for a while and beat, and I take all but one stick of chalk and shove it down his Greg's throat, and I best him in combat, making Frosty greater than Greg. I defeat Greg because I am a regular human being and I have the ability to do so. So, in the case of Mr. Fantastic, this one's a little weird, okay? His powers definitely do not set his power level. So we went just based off of his powers, right? He would be at super soldier level or nuclear. Nuclear is really a hard sell. Just based on his powers, he can pretty much take on most super soldiers, and he can even take on people at the nuclear level, which makes me want to give him nuclear. But with nuclear, we typically look at that large landmass destruction ability, which Reed doesn't have. So if he was nuclear, he'd be very, very low end nuclear or super soldier. This is what actually sets Reed's power level. Okay? So with that, I argue that Reed Richards is of a universal power level. Right? His actual powers have nothing to do with it. It is very much his mind, the things he creates. So, as I mentioned earlier in the feature, Reed Richards causes the zombie apocalypse in Marvel Zombies. Right? It's his fault. And it's because of him making universal portals, universal communication devices, etc. Right? He's also messing with things like the Grand Nullifier, like things that can actually end a universe constantly. And he makes them casually, and then he sires children that can literally make pocket universes, right? So, ultimately, it's not his powers that make him a universal threat, but saying he's anything other than that is kind of wild, right? We definitely see it in the alternate version of, this will be the third reference to him in this, but I didn't talk about him. The alternate version of Reed Richards, that is the Maker, who actually is ending universes, right? So that is the potential that Reed Richards has, and it has nothing to do with his powers. It's all to do with his mind. So that's where Reed Richards lies on the power scale, according to Frosty Osty. And according to Scopely, this is trash. They've been trash. They are trash. The next two are trash. Like I said, I want to replace this with a different thing, but I still haven't really figured anything out. I haven't really thought of anything. So if you got any cool ideas what could replace this section, let me know in the comments. Glass Stars is pretty cool, but after that, they're still lacking. So it is what it is. But anyway, that is Frosty Features, Mr. Fantastic. I hope that you all enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments your favorite Mr. Fantastic moment, your favorite Fantastic Four moments, or if I got anything wrong, that's totally fine. I just love to hear from you. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube and also on Twitch. If you give me a follow, none of these things cost you anything but a couple of clicks, and it helps me out greatly, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you all very much for checking this out and sticking it out to the end. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that you all have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Most importantly, all, stay cool. I talked a lot, and in the midst of talking a lot, I got tired. The dude that witched, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. I hope that you're doing well. If you're still here, let me know how you're doing. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. All right, we're gonna close our Frosty feature. Oh, because we're done with it. Going back over here, we're looking at what's going on here. Gonna refresh that tab. We're gonna go back to the goods because we still have 19 minutes to play around. Let's see what we got. I believe it was Silver Surfer pulled out cable while he was eating, causing an explosion. I don't know what you're referring to, Mac of's BX, but maybe that was a different situation. We have Homeboy dying more than once, I promise you that. Okay. Let's see. We are back. That's working. Just a real random amalgamation of peeps on here. Okay, what are we doing for daily objectives? I think I need to do arena battles. Let's do that. I could probably squeeze. Let's get those villain battles out of the way. So, oh yeah, to use the energy. Even though these really aren't worth anything, but I can't get like Icar, I-Core, Icar. Put this one. Fantastic. Okay, so. Oh, the dude that twitched. I just realized I read that wrong. It like hit me in my brain. It was like, you did that wrong. You son of a bitch. You know how words work anymore. No words. Just pain. Not 30. We need to do one of these at 12. 15, 15, 45. We don't have that. I don't know. I need to do regular villain. That way we can get one of these. Yeah. Auto win. 3. What happens when you lose your streak? You gotta do a bunch of dumb shit. Dumb shit done. Alright, and then we gotta do our arena battles. Alright, see how we're doing on that. It looked like we were at 84. Yeah, okay, let's see. Let's fight down. Let's see what we got. See if we can get lucky here. 80. 80 be easy. Kind of an interesting situation. In this situation, I'm wondering if we could take this out. Because I get your 20 invisible one. No. 72. I just got a shot at this one. 6.1 million. We're at 5.6. No. Is no one normally using? I am normally using no. What are we against? Oh, that's even better actually. Yeah, we'll use this. Okay. Great. Feeling good. We're gonna push down, bitch. We gotta work, man. Turn order is kind of fucked up, but I'll take it. Get him, Frank. Give me Invisible Woman or give me death. Oath time. Let's go, Gear Tier 20 Oath. Y'all fuck. Y'all done for. Y'all done for. It doesn't matter. You don't get empowered. You're done. You're done. Is this Odin actually gonna kill us? Boy, damn, hold on. We might actually lose this. I probably should have saved, I should have saved Null's ult. I fucked that up. That was a skill issue right there, baby. Definitely a skill issue. I thought we were gonna kill Odin before he got this thing on. I would love another shot at 72. Yes, thank you. If we don't ult with a null, I think we'll be fine. We need to ult after we get our thing off. Trying this entirely different. I was kind of hoping we were gonna get a safeguard on everybody, but we get him. We did. We got him. Much better. Much more efficient way to do that. I know what I'm doing. Just shut up. I know what I'm doing. That's fucking. I just fucking play the games in town. I just like to play around, make it look like I don't. You know. $67 is quite promising. Oh yeah, 72. The same thing that we just did. Get down there! Let's get down there! Hi, what is up? Elizabeth Mars 6666. How you doing? We're gonna try to do the same thing we did before. Walking, hey, what is up, brother? How we doing? I was through Taunt last time, so I'm not exactly sure what led me to be where I was, but here. Kill people, which helps our speed bar. Boom. OV baby! OV baby! Good morning. What's up, man? How you doing? I haven't shouted out anybody today, and I hope that I am not in the wrong there, but I'm shouting you out, as I remembered. 64, we'll do it. As long as we stay top 100, I'm happy. Oh, that actually reminds me. I did my 2. I'm gonna get this. Lovely. And then I'm going to. I wanted to double check if the Ultimate orbs had changed. We changed the premium. We changed premium and basic orbs. We changed premium and basic orbs to include Fantastic Four MCU. And I still need some stuff. Yeah, that's. I'm curious if we updated Ultimates. I didn't check. We're looking for Fantastic. Somebody just subscribed. Rolf Kieran, subscribed for 45 months in a row. What is up, brother? Don't forget the Council of Reeds as well as the Evil Reed. I forgot his name. Something like the leader or something. The Maker. The Maker. I talked about the Maker a couple of times in the feature today. Damn, Rolf, 45 months. You're an animal. Yeah, for real. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. So yeah, it doesn't look like. Oh wait, there he is, right there. We got Franklin Richards and the Ultimate Orb, so they are in there. So how irresponsible do we want to be here? $5 million. We'll open we'll open 1,000 right now. All right, we're looking for Fantastic Four MCU shards. Here we go. Bunch of trash. Lots of trash. Well, if I got none, I'm gonna be kind of upset. I didn't expect to get 0. Looks like we're heading towards 0 pretty fast. There we go. That's what we wanted. That alone is worth it. Let's see if we got others. Was it just Reed? The drop rate for Peeps is awful. I have a shot to be 3-0 today. Nice. I haven't lost officially yet for this round, but it really looks like I'm gonna. There's Franklin. Not bad. There's 2. Oh, great. We get a star up on both. We get a star up on 2 of the 3. We are not mad about that. Definitely not mad about that. Beautiful. I'm tempted to pop it. Won't pop 1,000 more, but I know I won't. It won't push anybody up. It might get Franklin up. There's a shot. There's a shot. 106. Maybe we do 1,000 more. I'm gonna do 1,000 more. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to get. I want to see if I can get Franklin up or close. If I can get him close enough, I can get him in the store. That'd be great. Wasn't I basically one of your first subs? You might have been the first sub. Oh, look at that. 114 for Mr. Fantastic. That's a freaking pull right there, baby. That'll work. Mr. Fantastic, good jump forward. 90 for Invisible Woman. Nice. Not mad about those, but I don't see Franklin here. We needed like 50 for Franklin. So as long as he's in here, I think we'll be okay. The game heard me, it seems. Damn. Watch it be like 49. Typical fashion. But did I not pull him at all? 42. Oh, I got him right. I got him right there. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. That's what we wanted. That's what you want. You love to see it. You love to see it. Definitely not mad about that shit at all. Claim. Definitely not mad about it. I'm tempted to do it again. I got so much of that credit, those credits. Another 200,000 back. Definitely not upset about that. We'll hold off for now. But I do think that we're rocking and rolling down that way. And then real quick, let's check in on our progress. As far as we already opened our armory, 20 orbs, but our Professor X progress is actually not bad. We'll pull it up really quick. Low on those credits, gold and training materials. It's rough. Yeah, dude, same. Absolutely same. Actually, let's do another arena battle. What do we raise to? We'll do another arena battle. We're at 6,048,000. Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen the gladiator here, but I understand why he's there. I'm curious if I can beat it. What was the strength of it? Oh, hey, it's my guy. I love my guy. My guy always helps me out. We're gonna go for my guy real quick. He's gonna pop me to 55 real quick. I think he for years now he has left his defense like that, where it's that infinity watch Kestrel, and then he pushes back. He always seems to be pushing back every day, so you can always find him like in the 40s and 50s. But he just leaves his defense for somebody to just like knock him back. I think he just likes to battle up the ranks, see how far he can probably get in the 5. Alright. Rachel Summers. Can I break top 50 randomly? I know I won't stay. Full Fantastic Four. Here's your 20. Yeah. Yeah. 53. This is essentially what I was looking at before anyway. Give this a shot. I don't know how Gladiator affects the outcome of this. But I get why he's there for sure. Yeah, I'm low on it, pretty much. I'm good on training mats. I always flip back and forth. I'm good on training mats now, but I'm bad on gold. Remember when Mega Gold Orbs, you could get those? I missed those. My 200 million pulls. I missed those. Hold on, I'm trying to remember something. I can steal the death proof off of him. This one I would steal the defense of an immunity, which feels more important. Right? Right, I got immunity. Maybe the death proof was better to have. Is silence stopping Null from stopping Odin? Hold on, what is it with Null that stops? I thought Null stops battlefield effect. Am I fucking crazy? Or no, he stops empowered. You know, Odin wasn't doing his empowered thing, but I lost because of that earlier, so I wanna remember. I need to remember. Ugh. Yeah, enemies cannot become empowered. But when I was playing earlier, I did an arena attack and Odin became empowered. I don't know. But we are at our time. Let's see who is on that I can read. Hello. Yeah, let's go super slow. Where is Sen? Yeah, nobody that I know is on currently. I'm assuming Sen's probably popping on here in a second. I'm gonna refresh. We use all of our arena attacks, right? I'm not as pressured to get out of here this morning. Through all our toil and trouble today, we didn't get any new orbs or anything, huh? Anybody know if Sen's streaming today? I haven't went into him in a while. But let's see. This is nobody I need guess. 8-1. Oh, there we are. It looks like Sen's on. Okay, we're gonna raid Sen Raven. Sick. There he is. All right. We're gonna start raid button. MSF is pretty dead at weekends. People rush CC Friday nights, and that's about it. I gotcha. Why I'm here, baby. Why I'm here. No, I've been here for years. This is my spot. This is the time for the Frosty show. Anyway, I hope that please give Sen all the love that it looks like he just went offline. The savior. Did he go offline? Hold up, let me check this one more time. It looks like he went offline. It showed his starting screen and everything. We're gonna Frosty, catch you next time. Yes, sir. Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate you. It shows him on here, but it says offline when I hit it. Hold on, I just want to make sure that he's on. It shows offline when I try to raid him, but when I'm like looking at my following, it shows he's on. Maybe crash or something. Yeah, I've had weird issues today, so that definitely could be it. Giving him a second to see if he can like get his shit together, Sen. Get your shit together. Every OBS update, somebody has issues. Yeah, I was having issues, and last week I sorted them all out. So I'm wondering if that's it. I updated last week. I assume that's when the last update came out. But I spent like 20 minutes reinstalling everything. Dude, my internet's wicked slow for some reason. Ugh. Bro, what is going on? My whole internet's like, nah, bro. Yeah, Sen doesn't show us on. Yeah, he doesn't for me anymore. He was. I think he popped on and it just didn't work. Double check that my wife's not yelling at me via text. Oh, now it says he's online. All right, let's try it again.
Poor me, poor fella. Poor fella.
All right, we gonna do this, Sen? Are we alive? I believe in you, bro. I believe in you. Stay alive. Stay alive. You are already rating Sen Raven. I am not already rating Sen Raven. This is now like saying goodbye, but then walking the same direction. Yeah. Really, for real, for real. It says I'm already rating Sen Raven, but okay. Art raid. I'm super excited that it's saying. Okay, rate. Okay, we're rating. Love you. Bye. I hate doing that in real life. Fair. Did it work? Did it work? What's going on? I have no idea if it worked. Oh, it worked. Yes, okay. I'm getting off.